very protective of my heart and matters of the heart.
Like I'm confused because y'all know peace is what I want. Like I don't want no smoke, bruh. Like I'm too happy right now.
What would you do if your deepest personal moments, your most intimate relationships, were suddenly questioned by the world? Imagine the pain of being accused of faking something that is real to you, of being used as a pawn in a public game you never agreed to. This is exactly what Teyana Taylor is facing right now, as her relationship is called a publicity stunt and rumors about her sexuality begin to swirl. In a deeply vulnerable moment, Teyana breaks down, sharing her pain with the world and defending the authenticity of her love life.
But is there more to the story than meets the eye?
Stay with us as we dive into the drama, the hurt, and the shocking truths behind Teyana Taylor's current crisis. Teyana Taylor's romance has recently been thrust into the public eye under some very uncomfortable circumstances. The relationship that many believed was genuine, an honest connection between two people in the spotlight, is now being called into question. Reports have surfaced, alleging that the romance between Teyana and her partner was nothing more than a carefully orchestrated PR stunt designed to boost their profiles. The very people who were once enamored with this celebrity pairing now wonder if it was all a charade, a media creation to stir up buzz. The accusations are serious, and the pressure is mounting for Teyana to respond.
Why now?
Why is this revelation coming to light after all this time? Was this whole thing just another move by Hollywood to manipulate public perception, or is there some truth to the accusations? The speculation has taken over social media, and fans are divided. Some are defending her, insisting that she wouldn't engage in such a stunt. Others, however, believe the timing and circumstances make it all too convenient to be real. The public is left wondering, what is the truth? Did Teyana ever stand a chance of escaping this PR game unscathed? Or was she always meant to play a role in a narrative that wasn't hers to control? Teyana, however, isn't one to shy away from the truth. In an emotional message to her fans, she opens up about the pain of being labeled as just another media pawn. "This is not who I am," she says, fighting back the tears. "I've worked too hard for too long to have my relationships reduced to a stunt." She's had enough. The question now is, can she reclaim her narrative and show the world the real her, or will the rumors continue to define her story? Teyana Taylor, often seen as one of the toughest women in the industry, has never been one to show vulnerability on this level. Known for her fierce attitude, her ability to take on whatever life throws her way, she's been unafraid of stepping into the limelight and owning her truth.
But this scandal is different.
This time, the emotional toll is undeniable. The pressure from the media, the constant questioning of her personal life, and the pain of having her love life dissected by strangers are taking their toll on her. In a powerful video that has left fans in tears, Teyana breaks down, her composure shattered. She's never been one to cry in public, but the weight of the situation is more than she can bear. "I am tired," she says, her voice barely above a whisper. "Tired of being told what my love life is supposed to look like, tired of being reduced to something I'm not." The pain in her words is raw, and it cuts deep. Fans are taken aback by her vulnerability, many of them offering support in the comments, sending messages of love and encouragement. But some fans are less sympathetic, casting doubts on her sincerity, questioning whether the breakdown is just another part of the carefully crafted narrative. Teyana continues, "People don't understand the real struggle I go through to make things work in my life. And now, to have everything I've built questioned. It's too much." She addresses the accusations head-on, demanding that people see her for who she truly is, not as the media would have them believe. It's a moment of raw honesty, a moment where the public facade crumbles, and the real Teyana emerges, someone who is tired of playing the game, someone who wants to be seen for who she truly is. This public struggle isn't just about defending her relationship, it's about defending her identity, her autonomy, and her right to love without judgment. Teyana Taylor has always been an open book about her personal life, but her relationships have never been free from scrutiny. Whether it was her whirlwind romance with Iman Shumpert, their quick engagement, or their beautiful family life, everything about Teyana's love life has been played out in the public eye. But despite their public displays of affection and their apparent picture-perfect life, it hasn't always been easy. Like many couples in the spotlight, Teyana and Iman's relationship has been tested time and time again, by distance, by careers, and by the pressures of fame. Teyana has always been known for her candidness, yet her relationship with Iman was constantly under the microscope, with people speculating about everything from their parenting style to whether or not they were truly happy. The public's fascination with their love story only intensified when rumors of trouble began to surface. The couple seemed inseparable, but even the strongest relationships face challenges that are unseen by the public. The pressure of constant public scrutiny can wear even the most solid couple down, and in recent months, cracks started to appear. While Teyana and Iman continue to show support for each other publicly, the recent accusations about her romance being a PR stunt bring up new questions about their past. Could there have been cracks in their relationship that we didn't see? Was there more to their story than we were led to believe? Teyana addresses these concerns, saying, "No relationship is perfect, and I've always been honest about that." She talks about the ups and downs, the personal battles they've faced, and how they've always worked through things together. But with this new scandal threatening their image, Teyana wonders if the world will ever allow her to just live her life, free from the pressures of being constantly analyzed and judged. The emotional toll of being questioned and scrutinized takes a deep toll, but Teyana is ready to stand her ground and speak her truth, regardless of what the world thinks. As if the PR stunt allegations weren't enough, a new layer of controversy has been added to the fire. People are now questioning Teyana's sexuality. The rumors began circulating after her relationship became public, with fans and critics alike wondering if Teyana might be bisexual. While many have speculated about her personal life, Teyana has always been careful about how much she reveals, preferring to keep her romantic affairs private. But with the growing rumors and accusations, she's now forced to address the question head-on. Do I like women?
Is that even something I should have to explain?
Teyana's response is as powerful as it is candid. In a deeply emotional video, she addresses the question of her sexuality directly, saying, "Why does it matter who I love, who I'm with? What's the big deal? I've always loved who I've loved, and if that happens to be a woman, then so be it. It's no one's business but mine." With these words, she takes a stand against the narrow views of society that attempt to define her and her relationships. She talks about the pressure she faces to label herself, to fit into a box that others can understand. But for Teyana, it's never been about labels, it's always been about authenticity. "I've been with men, I've been with women, and I'm happy. I don't owe anyone an explanation for that," she says, her voice filled with strength and conviction. This statement is a declaration of her independence and her refusal to let anyone define her on their terms. She's not here to play by society's rules, she's here to live on her own terms, and that includes embracing her sexuality, whatever it may be. As anticipated, the response from fans has been overwhelmingly dramatic, with emotions running high on both sides. Teyana's supporters have taken to social media in full force, fiercely defending her every move. They argue that, as a public figure, she should have the right to love whomever she chooses without being subject to the intense scrutiny that comes with her fame. For these fans, Teyana's decision to speak her truth is a courageous act. They admire her for showing vulnerability and for confronting her personal struggles openly, especially in a world where celebrities are often pressured to keep their emotions and private lives hidden. They see her as a role model for those who fear speaking out and want to embrace their true selves. For many, Teyana's honesty is a breath of fresh air in an industry that often thrives on curated images and false perfection. However, the support Teyana receives is not without its share of controversy. Critics have been quick to voice their disapproval, and their reactions have been equally loud. Some argue that Teyana is using the speculation surrounding her sexuality as a means to attract attention and create controversy. They claim that by putting her personal life on display, she is simply trying to stir up a media frenzy to boost her career. This group of detractors feels that the emotional breakdown she recently experienced is part of a larger narrative she is deliberately constructing for public consumption. They question the authenticity of her actions, suggesting that the entire situation may be fabricated in order to gain media attention and remain relevant in the public eye. These critics believe that her vulnerability is just another tactic to keep people talking about her. The debate surrounding Teyana's intentions has sparked intense discussions across social media platforms. Fans and critics alike have weighed in, each side presenting their arguments with passion and conviction. The divide between those who believe in her honesty and those who view her actions as manipulative has only added fuel to the fire. As the story continues to unfold, it's clear that the scrutiny of Teyana's personal life is far from over, and her actions will continue to be dissected by the public. Whether her decisions will ultimately be seen as an act of bravery or as a calculated move remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: Teyana's journey has become a spectacle, one that keeps both her supporters and her detractors glued to every update. For Teyana, though, this is a battle for control over her own story. "I've been living my life the way I see fit," she says, "and I don't need anyone's approval." In the face of this overwhelming scrutiny, Teyana remains steadfast. Whether people understand her journey or not, she's ready to embrace her truth and walk forward with confidence. Just when it seemed like Teyana was ready to put the rumors to rest, she drops a bombshell. An Instagram post that leaves fans and critics alike in shock. The photo is simple yet powerful, a statement in itself. It shows Teyana standing tall, unapologetic, and defiant. Is this a declaration of her new path? Or is it simply the first step in a new chapter of her personal journey? Fans are left wondering what this new post signifies. Is Teyana preparing to reveal more about her love life, or is this just a statement about reclaiming her narrative? One thing is certain. This moment marks a turning point in the story, and the public is eager to find out what happens next. As the tension mounts, Teyana teases the next chapter of her journey. She hints at more revelations to come, leaving the public on the edge of their seats.
What will she reveal next?
Will she continue to embrace her truth, or will she retreat from the spotlight once again? The speculation continues to swirl as the fans wait for the next big update. Now that you've heard Teyana's emotional breakdown and the intense drama surrounding her love life, what do you think? Do you believe Teyana's story, or is there more to this than meets the eye?
Share your thoughts in the comments below.
If you want to stay updated on the latest twists and turns in Teyana's story, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more.
You won't want to miss what happens next.